Do other people do that? I don't know that other people do that. Maybe they do. And then I thought, but you're doing that as well in your adult relationships, like at work, when you know you have to have like a meeting, you're scripting beforehand. When you know that like you're going into a team meeting, you are spending time beforehand crafting what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. And you're thinking about what your face is going to look like on the camera. And you're thinking about like how to stand and how to sit and at what point to nod and how long to maintain eye contact. And I was like, I don't think people do this. I'm not sure this is something that everybody does because other people don't seem to be. And from that moment, it was like a door had opened. And I was like, I started to notice all these other things about my life, all these other things, they start to slot into place. And as soon as as soon as that door was open, everything made sense, right? Very quickly, everything made sense. Going right back to childhood, everything suddenly made sense. It was like a light switching on. It was like somebody opening the curtains, right? And letting light in. All these disparate parts of myself that before had felt like personality traits or quirks or symptoms of mental illness were suddenly like, that's neurodivergence, right? All of that makes sense, right? It all fits. And from there, it was just a cascading. It was like dominoes, right? It just cascaded, and it became, very quickly, very impossible to ignore the fact that this was something that I needed to adopt and absorb into who I was.
Thank you so much. And I just want to honor scripting. It came up in our last episode. And I can assure you, I do it. My partner does it. Lucy, our last guest, we talked about those on our episode. It's so common in the ND community world because, if we're doing that, what does that mean for our sense of self? Who are we really? Where do we shine? Where's the real version of ourselves? That's
Yeah.
what this whole show's about, really.